Welcome back again. At this session, we'll be discussing about what's Linq query and Linq methods and what's their syntax. Now, as of this moment, what we've been doing to write our queries is we've been using the Linq query syntax approach. There is another approach. I believe I mentioned it at one of my videos at the beginning when we started this course. And this other method is called the Linq method syntax. They're both very similar. They're both powerful. So it's a matter of your actually preference which one or which method you will be using. In order for us to understand how this will work, let's dive in back in code and see how they both differ from one another. For that purpose, let's define a class, a public class, called person again. But this time we will only include two properties, public string name and public string last name. Okay? All right, let's just add some data, the list of a person, and then, oops, we say let's add the data this by typing this time. So we'll say new person, open up the brackets, specify a name, last name, new person, name, Jack. Actually, this is the most common one. Something. Okay, that's enough. And let's explore the Linq query, and then I will put right here 2.1 Linq method syntax. Okay, so query 1, we've seen this query syntax, Linq query syntax, because that's what we have been using so far to explain Linq from P in persons, right? And then we have select P, okay? And then we close it. So this is the syntax for the Linq query method. And then let's just do the following, where, for example, p dot name equals to, let's make it a little bit more complex, okay? And then this one would be var query 2, okay? And then now we do not start now with from the element p, for example, in the collection persons, but we start with the collection itself, and then we say var query, and then we say where, okay, we open up the brackets, and then we say x equal star, a right arrow pointer x point name. You see how this becomes available? Equals the JSON, Jack criteria, okay? And then we close this syntax. So basically what we wrote right here is equal to what we just wrote right here as a method syntax. Let's observe both query syntaxes and see if we can differentiate between them. Obviously, both of them are a little bit different. They're both actually self-explanatory, but then basically this one is shorter. The method syntax is shorter than the query syntax, obviously, right? But then this one uses directly the collection name, and then we call the function where we open up the brackets, and then we simply say for every and each element, find the element in the elements, find the element name, which is equal to jack, and then store it into the new collection of type IEnumerable. Okay, so we said already that IEnumerable are collections which we have to actually run for each cycle in order to get the results. So in this case, the execution for query 1 would be as follows. Okay, for each var e element in query 1, right, print out I dot name, for example, right, plus, let's do some concatenation again. You already know the concatenation, okay, way. You concatenate strings, numbers, and everything that belongs to a string. And then obviously this is going to find the record now by name Jack. Okay, let's just see if it runs. Jack Jackson. Well, let's do it a little bit more nitty and better. What I'm going to do right here is as follows. I'm going to, well, actually, let's do interpolation, some interpolation. This is interpolation when you include the $, and then we have two properties, obviously, which is one of it is iname. Okay, so we're going to do the same, but by achieving interpolation, by actually using the interpolation feature, and then we'll say from a Linq query syntax. Okay, so basically obtained from Linq query syntax. All right, and then for each, and then now actually this is again, this is from the Linq query syntax, and let's just get the same result from the method syntax in query 2, right? And let's just do console write line, and then let's do this obtained from Linq method syntax. Okay, all right, and let's just do this. Oops. Okay, oh no, actually I did the older way. All right, so I dot name, and then I dot last name. Okay, and then just let's do this. All right, comma and comma. Okay, and then let's see what happens. I mean, we should be able to get the same result from the Linq query and from the Linq method syntax. I fit in 1K right here. I'm in Q. I'm going to fix that right away. Okay, perfect. So it works. So basically, this is really how and what the difference is between, for example, the Linq method syntax and the Linq query syntax.